Heartiest greetings to one and all present here. Today, I, Ishika Seth from Maestro Teaching Solutions, wholeheartedly welcome you all. First of all, we would like to introduce ourselves as an educational service provider that is managed by a panel of experienced and eminent educationalists with cumulative experience of more than 10 decades. We cater to the individual needs of schools, teachers, students, and parents by providing the best of job opportunities for them. We also conduct webinars and workshops for the students, teachers, and parents to enhance their learning experiences. We request you to stay connected with us till the end of the session, as a feedback form will be shared with you at the end. You're requested to fill the form to mark your attendance. Certificate of participation will be issued based on that only. So stay with us for an insightful session. Now, I would like to welcome our resource person for the day, Mr. Pawan Sharma. Sir, it's a matter of great pleasure and honor to have you among us. Sir is an eminent theatre professional with over 20 years of experience, including over 10 years of experience in the development sector on the issues of children and youth. Sir has worked with various renowned theatre professionals such as Ashish Ghosh, Arvind Gaur, Hema Singh, Lokesh Jain, Amit Sinha. He has performed in more than 4,000 street plays and more than 10 productions at prestigious venues like Indian Habitat Center, Shriram Center, LTG Auditorium, and lots more. Sir, on behalf of Master Teaching Solutions, I wholeheartedly welcome you. I request you to take over the session.
Thank you so much, Ishika. I hope I'm audible to everybody.
Students, this is going to be a theatre class, so you need to be lively. You need to be lively.
So everybody, please turn on your camera so that we can see each other and we can move forward during the class. So I should know everybody whom I'm talking to. So I'm just moving the names. Good to see you. I can see more students here, but they're not turning on the cameras, and that does in the online school class. So let's move forward, guys. Quickly turn on your cameras, and we'll begin with a quick round of introduction, all of us. And this round of introduction, it's going to be interesting because we'll use it that way. So we'll do the introduction in a certain manner. So still we are getting more participants in the list, and they are slowly joining us. I can see here Adya Mishra, Ashmita Datta, Aksa Agarwal, Ayman Sharma, Hardik, Ishana Seth, Lakshika Yadav, and Tashvi Kapoor. Wonderful. Welcome you all. Welcome everybody. You all.
Thank you, sir.
Should be able to unmute.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, sir.
So I think Pawan sir has left the meeting due to some network issues. He will be joining us back soon. So in the meantime, you can start with your introduction. Let's start with Adya Mishra. Adya Mishra, will you introduce yourself?
Yes, ma'am. My name is Adya Mishra. I am from 4th Aqua, and my school name is Tidiksha Public School, and my class teacher name is Ashuryan, ma'am.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, Adya, tell me something about the fear you have. Anything you are scared of?
Ma'am, what do you mean?
Any कुछ भी चीज जिससे आप डरते हो?
Ma'am, horror movies and ghosts.
Horror movies? You are scared of horror movies?
Yes, ma'am.
And ghosts? Do they actually exist?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I will get back to you, Adya. Adi, write in chat box. You are scared of ghosts and horror movies. Okay, now we have Ishnur with us. Ishnur, good afternoon. Unmute yourself.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. Introduce yourself. Pawan sir has joined us back. Ishnur, introduce yourself.
Good evening, everyone. G- Hello, everyone. I am Ishnur. Old. I study in class 2B of PP International School.
Okay.
And my favorite color is yellow.
Favorite color
I'm
is
fear
yellow.
of darkness.
You're fear of darkness. So you do not move out during the night time?
Sometimes when I wake in night,
I
went to my mama papa room.
Okay, you get scared. Okay, very good, Ishnur. Lakshika Yadav. Can you introduce yourself?
My name is Lakshika Yadav. I study in 4th Lily of Central Academy International School. I like to dance race.
Dance race.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What you are scared of?
Ma'am, I'm nothing scared of.
You're not scared of anything. Wonderful. That's really, really wonderful. Okay. Then we have Hardik with us. Hardik, will you introduce yourself?
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am, and everybody. My name is Hardik Fluja. I study in 5th class in Central
The
Academy.
network issues are there.
What, ma'am?
There was a glitch or something.
Achha. Good.
Good evening, ma'am, and everybody. My name is Hardik Fluja, and I study in 5th class in Central Academy International School. I am afraid of darkness, ghosts, and in not of light and lizards. I'm scared of that.
Okay, you are scared of lizards as well. Okay. Then we have Tashvi with us. Tashvi, introduce yourself.
Yes, ma'am. My name is Tashvi Kapoor. I am in class 4A and I love eating burgers. And
Anything you are scared of?
I love dancing and I'm afraid of ghosts.
Okay, you are afraid of ghosts. Do they actually exist?
What, ma'am?
Do they actually exist? That makes you scared?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now Pawan sir is with us. Pawan sir, it's all yours. You can unmute yourself. Okay, then we have Ishana with us. Ishana Seth. Ishana Seth, introduce yourself.
My name is Ishana Seth. I am in 7th A of school KIT, World School.
Okay. Ishana, tell me something about yourself, your likes, dislikes, hobbies.
I like to dance. I like to run.
Sorry?
I like to dance and I like to run.
You like to dance and you like to run. Are you scared of anything?
No.
Okay. Now, Pawan sir. Pawan sir, can you unmute yourself? Pawan sir has again left the meeting. I don't know what is the glitch here. Okay. The first activity that Pawan sir had shared with us, let me introduce that activity with you. It's a story building activity wherein you need to create a horror story. Since you are scared of ghosts, so you need to create that horror story with you. Fine. Now, when you need to create a story, each one of you will be adding a line to your story. You need to add some expressions to your story. You need to add, give a creative turning point to the story, right? Right? So, Ishnur, first sentence for your story is, it was dark, stormy night. It was dark, stormy night, right? Right. So think for a second, and then you need to add a line to it. And you need to listen to each other carefully.
Ma'am, your mic is on mute.
Uh, now it's Ishnur's turn. Ishnur,
To be here and
sir is here. Sir, we had started with your first activity, that is story building. Ishnur ko I
with all
had
the
given a
children.
line. Ishnur ko I had given a line. It's dark, stormy night. And Ishnur will start with her first line. Ishnur, you can make it in any language, whatever is comfortable to you. So now it's all yours.
Wonderful. So I'll continue from here. So Ishnur, can you hear me? Ishnur, am I audible to you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are audible.
Yes, sir.
Just hear the line. Have you given the line? Any?
Yes, sir.
No.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Your screen is
I didn't hear.
glitching.
Sir is visible.
My screen is glitched.
Yes, ma'am. Sir's screen is visible.
Glittering. My screen
Ma'am,
is
I
glittering.
can't hear him properly.
I am on the Wi-Fi. So it should work. But am I audible now?
Yes, sir. You are audible now.
Yes, sir.
And is it
Yes,
better?
sir.
Better than before?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Wonderful.
sir.
Wonderful. So I just turned off the Wi-Fi and I'm on the mobile data back again. So Ishur, so as all of you can go to the chat box, in the chat box, I have shared a message which talks about the activity we are supposed to do today. So the message, says that we are supposed to create a story today. So it is going to be a story building session. So the topic for today's class is story building. The activity is creating a horror story. So it's not a regular story, it's a horror story. And we should fear by listening to the horror story. So students will create a story together. So all of us will create a story together. So how this will happen, everyone will add one sentence to the story according to the participant sequence. So Ishnur is the first person in the list, so she will speak the first sentence, and the second person in the list will speak the second sentence. Important thing is you are required to modulate your voice. That is very, very important. So voice modulation, the right tone is very important. And while creating your storyline, uh, you are required, you can add creative turning points in the story, which will increase audience participation more and more, and which will create suspense for the audience. So we need to be a little creative. So Ishnur, please kindly start with the first line once again, and it has to be a horror story. So you understand, and we'll finish this activity within 10 minutes. I don't want to extend it for a longer time. So quickly, 10 minutes. Start, Ishnur. Once again, begin.
Once upon a time, there was a dark, stormy night. A girl was going to a party, and suddenly she heard a strange voice. When she turned to see what is there, there was nothing. Then
There was nothing. Thank you, Ishnur. Now I'm stopping you here, and it's not compulsory that you speak in English only. You can speak in English and you can speak in Hindi as well. So the girl turned. Adya Mishra, your turn. You're the next. Unmute yourself
Yes.
quickly.
Yes, sir. When the girl was turned, she see that there was a nobody. But when she will go front, means she go front. Then she suddenly one more time she noticed the voice. Then she know what's the problem. Then she quickly go to her room, but she see a doll. Doll was have a red color.
Okay.
We
Thank
can
you.
say
Thank
it.
you. Thank you. So the girl quickly goes to her room. Ashmita, your turn. She goes to her room. Ashmita.
Ashmita, switch on your camera as well so that sir can see you. Ashmita, are you there?
Ashmita. I believe Ashmita is not responding. We are moving forward. We are moving to Asta Agarwal. So Asta, unmute yourself, turn on your camera, and quickly share your part of the story. So the girl, she realized that there is definitely something. So she gets into the room, her own room. Now, what happens after that, Ashmita? Or Asta, I'm sorry.
Tashi,
Asta Agarwal.
Tashi. Let's talk to those who have switched on their camera, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, na?
So, but let me check who all are there. So, Ayman, are you there? Can you hear me, Ayman? Okay, Ayman is also not responding. Now moving on to Hardik.
Yes,
Hardik,
sir. Yes, sir.
Ayman, yeah, Hardik, continue. What happens after that when she enters into her room?
When she entered into her room, she saw a doll of like a when she moved front to the doll to see, and she took the doll, but she see nothing. So she thought that I had seen 2 times that there is nothing, so there will be nothing. So when she go in the bedroom, when she was turning before her head, she saw a ghost, and then she screamed. Ah! Then the door was closed, and then
Oh, perfect. What a lovely story you have mentioned. So she saw a ghost and suddenly the door gets closed. Wow, what a turning point. So the door gets closed and the girl is very much frightened. There are sounds coming in from outside the house. Ooh. The wind is blowing. Things are happening. And the door gets closed. Next, I believe Lakshika. Is it your turn, Lakshika?
Okay, sir. When the door closed, she again opened the door, and then after that, when she saw there was nothing, there was no ghost. Then she come and saw the doll, that what the doll was. When she was seeing her, after seeing, she did not find nothing. When she turned forward backward, the doll eyes was red and she was trying to do something. So when the girl see backward to her, that she cannot see that the doll was moved. The doll was stopped when she was seeing her. So
Okay,
the girl,
done. Thank you. I'm stopping you here only. So this is very interesting turning point. You mentioned that the eyes of the doll were red, and it was as if the doll wants to say something. Tashvi, your turn, Tashvi.
Okay, sir. The doll's eyes were red. The doll tried to move herself, but it couldn't move. Then the girl tried to open the door, but the door was not opening. And the doll, and the doll and the girl were alone in a room. The girl tried to move to the window and jump out of the window, but the windows also was closed. And then the doll tried to come close to her, but the doll couldn't.
Thank you. Wonderful, wonderful, Tashvi.
Thank you.
What happens after that? Girl's trying to escape from the room. She tried to escape from the main door. It was shut. She tried to run out from the window, but the window was also shut. The girl was running here and there, and she was trying to get through the walls, holding the walls, and she don't want to come any closer to the doll. Suddenly, a voice comes. आजा बेटा, आजा, मैं तुझे खा जाऊं. The girl was so frightened. पूरी बॉडी में जैसे बर्फ जम गया, एकदम ठंडी सुन दीवार के साथ खड़ी. डॉल चुप हो गई थी.
excuse me, sir.
Whose turn? Whose turn?
I'm saying that your voice is coming slow.
Slow. Hardik is saying it's fine. So thank you, Hardik. It may be a signal issue at your end, so that may be a reason, but not an issue. So moving forward. So the story. See, we just had a small introduction. We just had a very small introduction and how to tell a story. So how to get into the emotions and expressions of a story. So that's what we worked upon just now. Now, all of you would have understood कि जब हम कोई story सुनाते हैं, जब हम कोई कहानी कहते हैं, it is very, very important. The way you told a story, you told a story as a narrator, as if you are narrating a story. You are somebody who's standing outside the room and you are telling the story of a girl and a doll. But along with the narration, it is very, very important to get into the character. You're supposed to sound like the girl also. You're also supposed to sound like the ghost, the doll. So that voice modulation, that getting into the character, it improves your performance. So it's not only a narrator who shows the whole performance. The actors, they perform character of a narrator, they perform character of a protagonist, they perform character of antagonist. So there are different kinds of characters, technically, different names for them. We won't be talking about them आज, मगर हाँ इतना जरूर बता सकता हूँ आप लोगों को, which is important, good to know that the hero of the play, technically the hero of the play is called protagonist. So what is it called? Protagonist. And the villain of a story, so hero of a story is called protagonist, and the villain of a story is called antagonist. So protagonist and antagonist, these are two different things. Hero is protagonist, villain is antagonist. So in this story, the girl was protagonist and the doll, the villain, was antagonist. So just good to know information. Now, voice modulation is very much required. Getting into the character is very much required, even when you tell a story. So this was a small energizer we did just to begin with, ताकि हम समझ सकें what is expected, the level of performance which is expected from you, the level of participation which is expected from you. Just to understand that, I I started with this. So now we are not going to build any more storyline into the same, but another activity. So I'll just quickly share a message in the chat box about another activity, and which will be, so the information will be important. The information will be very, very useful. So I'm just going to share it in the chat box. Give me a moment. More and chat and message and paste, and it's done. So you guys can see I've shared a message, another message in the chat box. Now, this was just one activity which we did. Another activity. The topic of another activity is creative ad making. So you're supposed to, as the topic says, creative ad making. So you're supposed to create an advertisement, and it has to be very, very creative. Now, activity, the name of the activity is Ad Mad. And the learning outcome from this activity would be creativity, because you'll be creating an advertisement, and your presentation skills. So there are other skills also which you will learn, but these are two major concrete skills which we learn directly. So this is the activity today. So all the students are supposed to create advertisement on any household product. So you can choose anything which is around you within your house, and you can create an advertisement for that product. For suppose, if I have this, I hope you can see. So if I have this racket, I can create an advertisement for this racket. And not only the mosquito racket, I can even use it as a product. I can use it as a prop, and I can say that this is my lawn tennis racket. So I can use it that ways also. So any household product, you're supposed to create an advertisement. You're supposed to use simple props. Simple props as in hat, cap, umbrella, goggle, a dupatta, or shoes, or koi bhi aisi cheez which is required to according to your character. So props, yes, very much required. Simple costumes, very simple costumes according to your character. If you can arrange, that would be really, really, really wonderful. So what you will be doing is, first you need to choose a product, which product you will be selling. Now, after that, after selecting the product, you need to write down a script. So I don't want you to write down the whole script. No, not required. Just write down the bullet points. Okay, these are the bullet points we'll be talking about. And then you can do improvise. You can improvise on the spot. The preparation time for the activity, or for this advertisement, it's 5 to 10 minutes. So I can have a little leverage there, because we are not so many students in the class. So we can have 5 to 7 minutes, 10 minutes zyada hota hai. So we'll just have 5 to 7 minutes. And the moment you feel you are ready with your advertisement, you need to raise your hand in the Zoom itself. So there's an option to raise your hand. So we'll get to know that, yes, when you raise your hand, we'll get to know that, yes, you are ready for the performance. And then we'll invite you to perform. It is very, very important to give a name to your product. So whatever product you're selling, if I'm selling this mosquito racket, then I should name this Marmar Machhar racket. So it's a creative name. So any creative name which will sell your product, which will promote your product. So you're supposed to do that. Very, very important. Giving name is important. So, and another is add a musical line or add jingle in your performance. Now, many children, they ask me the same question. It's a, what is this add jingle? So what is this musical line? So very simple. You would have seen many ads. आपने बहुत सारे ads देखे होंगे, और उसमें कुछ म्यूजिक लाइन होती है, टैग लाइन होती है, एड जिंगल्स होते हैं. जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल एक टूथपेस्ट का ऐड आता था तो बोलते थे कि बबूल बबूल पैसे वसूल, और बहुत सारे आप और क्या, फॉर एग्जांपल एनी अदर म्यूजिकल लाइन, करे तन ताजा मन ताजा, हमदर्द का रूह अफ़ज़ा। तो
कैडबरी
इसी
इतनी
तरह से
चॉकलेटी कैसे भरी बनाओ? कैडबरी
हाँ,
खाओ
मेलोडी
खुद
इतनी
जान
चॉकलेटी,
जाओ। या
हाँ,
मेलेडी।
मेलोडी है
Yes.
चॉकलेटी, मेलोडी है चॉकलेटी, so something like that. So a very simple jingle. So children, in order to do this, I'm giving you 5 minutes. Quickly आपको भागना पड़ेगा, आपको दौड़ना पड़ेगा, और मैं देखना चाहता हूँ कि आप कितनी मेहनत करने वाले हैं। तो आपको जल्दी से प्रॉप्स भी लाने हैं, आपको कॉस्ट्यूम भी, सिंपल कॉस्ट्यूम भी लेनी है, आपको कुछ बुलेट पॉइंट्स भी लिखने हैं, कहानी को नाम भी दे, प्रोडक्ट भी चूज करना है, एड जिंगल भी बनाना है, बहुत सारा काम है, जल्दी से कीजिए। And the moment, oh, I can see Adya Mishra raising a hand. Adya, you want to say something?
Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. I have made my own ad. So can I speak it?
Yes, but I want you to wait for 5 minutes
Okay,
at least.
sir.
Meanwhile, Adya, meanwhile you can practice your ad. And important things, as I said, zaruri cheezein kya kya karni hai. Props, important, simple props. Right now you're looking very, very, very simple. So anything you can bring, a hat, a cap, a goggle, a umbrella, a chhatri, or a water bottle,
Excuse
or
me, sir.
a headphone, or yeah, so that can be a product which you'll be selling, and you need to give
Excuse
a
me,
name to
sir.
your product as well. Yes.
So I'm asking that, sir, we need to make a advisement. So, sir, in that advisement, we need to write also because there was a network issue. I cannot listen.
Sure, Lakshika. So you don't, Lakshika, you don't need to write the advertisement. It is just 1 minute advertisement. जैसा आप टीवी में भी देखते हैं, ads आते हैं programs के बीच में. So similar sort of advertisement you are supposed to create. Choose any product, and you're not supposed to write the whole script, but yes, few bullet points you can write on a piece of paper. कि अगर by chance आप भूल जाए अपनी line, तो आप वहां से देख के reference करके, and then you can improvise. You can build more onto your performance. So ad making, and I know you guys have very strong ideas. So quickly bring on all your ideas. दिमाग के घोड़े दौड़ाएं और जल्दी 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 चीजें करें. Props जरूरी है. मैं I repeat, props are very very important. Costumes इतनी जरूरी नहीं है, but props are important. You should not be looking as you. So कुछ change होना चाहिए, कुछ happening होना चाहिए. There should be some difference. So you can in fact get into a character of a mother. You can get into a character of father, or whoever is presenting the advertisement. Musical line is important. Jingle is important. You can and with your product, you can even talk about your schemes. Oh, if you buy this one, then you get the second one free. If you buy this, so more options or offers you can mention. So simple script,
Sir,
5 minutes you have to plan. Yes, Tashvi.
sir, I have prepared my advertisement. So may I start?
Sir, I have
Very
also.
fast. You are very fast, Tashvi. Now, one thing, एक चीज होती है, क्या होता है कि हम जब मकान बनाते हैं तो हम सबसे पहले क्या करते हैं, उसके पिलर्स खड़े करते हैं, राइट? जब कोई भी हम मकान बनाते हैं, पिलर्स खड़े करते हैं, और पिलर्स खड़े करने के बाद हम उस पर छत डालते हैं. तो अभी जो ताशवी आपने किया है, अभी आपने मकान के पिलर्स खड़े किए हैं और छत डाली है, मगर कोई भी व्यक्ति, कोई भी इंसान उस पिलर और छत के नीचे जाके नहीं रहते. हम मकान को सुंदर बनाते हैं, उसमें डेकोरेशन करते हैं, उसमें लाइट्स लगाते हैं, फैन लगाते हैं, बहुत सारी चीजें करते हैं. आपको तो पता है, आप इतने अच्छे घर में रहते हैं, तो इतनी सारी चीजें करते हैं. तो हमारी स्टोरी भी कुछ उसी तरीके से होती है, हमारा एडवर्टीजमेंट भी कुछ उसी तरीके से होता है. एक स्ट्रक्चर बनता है, वो हमारा पिलर और शेड होता है, सीलिंग होता है, बट उसके बाद हमें उसको डेकोरेट करना है. सो ताशवी, आई वांट यू टू डेकोरेट इट अ लिटिल मोर. वी हैव टाइम, डोंट वरी, वी हैव इनफ टाइम. हमारे पास बहुत सारा समय, somewhere around we have more than 20 minutes, and we are 5-6 people, so 1 minute performance would take maximum 10 minutes. So we have 10-15 more minutes, 10-12 more minutes we have. So take your time, bring in the best you can, bring in your best. उसमें मजा आएगा, बहुत मजा आएगा.
Sir,
Any more
only
questions you may
one
ask?
product ad we need to make, or we can use one more than one?
Only one product. Only one product, one advertisement, one product. You can extend it for 2 minutes. जरूरी नहीं कि आप 1 ही मिनट करें उसको, 1 से 2 मिनट भी कर सकते हैं. That is not at all an issue. कोई
Sir,
problem नहीं.
I'm saying because I have small lines of them, so it will be taking 2 minutes to 3 products.
I want one product, time duration 1 to 2 minutes. Product is only one. Don't change the product because otherwise क्या है कि audience distract हो जाती है if we change the product. So one advertisement for one product. आपने देखा भी होगा, हम जब टीवी देखते हैं तो हम ऐसा नहीं होता है कि कोलगेट के ऐड में वो सरसों के तेल का ऐड कर देते हैं. नहीं होता है. पतंजलि तो सब कुछ बेचता है, आटा भी बेचता है, बट एक ऐड में पतंजलि अगर टूथपेस्ट बेच रहा है तो टूथपेस्ट ही बेचेगा, उसमें आटा नहीं बेचेगा, तेल नहीं बेचेगा और चीजें नहीं बेचेगा. So it is more about focusing on one product. So that's exactly what I want from you guys. Focus a little more on one product, add your jingle, add musical line, bring in props, simple costume, write down the bullet points for your storyline, and perform it with a lot of energy. And as I said, अभी हमने जो story अभी हमने करी उससे हमने क्या सीखा? There are two different ways of telling a story. One is you tell a story as a narrator, just simply as a narrator. Second, you become the character yourself. The way I became the character of a doll, I became a character of a ghost. So modulate your voice. So some you can do as a narrator, you can do as two different characters. Suppose, and if there are two characters in your advertisement, then you only will perform both the characters. So if I'm doing an advertisement and the scene is between a husband and a wife, then I will first do the dialogue of a husband, and then I'll take a dupatta, and then I'll do the
Yes,
dialogue
sir.
of a
Now I have
wife.
done it.
Okay, good one, Tashvi. So let me check. So you're prepared. What are your props, Tashvi?
Sir, it's an iPad and a pen.
Okay, and what is your product?
Sir, the iPad.
See, I want you guys to use some different props. Props क्या होते हैं? एक बार मैं सबको बता देता हूँ. Props वो चीजें होती हैं जो हमें कैरेक्टर में जाने में हेल्प करती हैं. See, your product is iPad, but it is not your prop. Props वो चीजें होती हैं जो एक कैरेक्टर को कैरेक्टर में आने में हेल्प करती हैं. Understanding the character. So, for example, if there is an old person, if you're doing a character of an old person, then old person would have a lathi in his hand as a prop, or एक पगड़ी पहनेंगे as a prop. If it is a young person or a young salesman, then what can be a prop for a young person? Smart से goggles, either mobile phone, either एक छोटा सा blazer sort of thing, or muffler, or very stylish. So the person needs to look stylish. So it depends upon the character you're performing. And advertisement में, it is not at all compulsory that you do fashionable characters. Not required. आप अलग अलग बहुत सारे ऐसे ऐड आते हैं जिसमें बहुत सिंपल ऐड होते हैं और वो बहुत लोगों की लाइफ को टच करते हैं, बहुत कॉमन होते हैं लोगों की लाइफ से. तो हर आदमी को ऐसा लगे कि अरे दे आर टॉकिंग अबाउट मी, oh this is my life, what you're showing. So that impression should come from your advertisement. Tashvi, I want you to get a little more props to improve your character, to improve your looks. So you should look a little, a cap, a hat, something according to character. I don't know your story, but bring in visual. See, visual is very, very important. The camera, the visual is very, very important. Dialogues important hote hain, but visual is also very, very important. So if you can just improve your visual, it will automatically enhance your performance. So quickly bring in props. Very, very important. Write your musical line or add jingle in your paper, and you need to create this. आप existing किसी का बनाया हुआ आप use नहीं करेंगे. No, you'll not be using anything which is already created, or you can't copy it from somewhere. No, create your own line. Create your own line. If this is a pen, then I'll create a line for this pen. चलता जाए सालों साल, ये है बटरफ्लो पेन का कमाल. Very simple line, and I can make it musical. चलता जाए सालों साल, ये है इस बटरफ्लो पेन का कमाल. So anything, you can simply build things. हाँ. Okay. इसमें कुछ ह्यूमर भी कर सकते हैं, कुछ मजाक भी कर सकते हैं. जैसे आई कैन सी आद्या इज शेयरिंग अ बॉटल ऑफ वैसलीन पेट्रोलियम जेली बॉडी लोशन. सो आद्या, इन द मार्केट यू कैन मेक फेक प्रॉमिसेस एज वेल. जैसे कि आप हम देखते हैं एडवर्टीजमेंट्स में, ये क्रीम आप लगाएंगे तो गोरे हो जाएंगे, 2 घंटे में गोरे होने की गारंटी के साथ. So something like that. You can do it in Hindi. It is not at all compulsory to use English as your language. You can do it English, you can do it Hindi, or you can mix both of them. That also can be done. I believe we are losing time. We have only 15 more minutes, and I can see Ishnur is ready with her iPad. Ishnur, I can see you're using this dupatta in your neck as a prop. Anything else, Ishnur? Any other props you're using? Any other props?
Yes, sir. I have my products and I have also done my lines.
Wonderful, Ishnur. So, Ishnur, just a request. Right now, see, if I'll be like this in front of you, then you won't be able to see my presentation. So, you need to be a little away. Place your camera a little away. Tilt it down. Cover the whole. And this is for everybody. It's not only for Ishnur only. It's for everybody. So, try to cover the frame. See, if I'm like this, there is a lot of space above my head which is getting waste. So I don't want to waste this space. I want the whole frame to be covered. मैं पूरा frame में नजर आना चाहिए. So this is.
Sir, now it's fine.
It's better. It's much better. Just tilt your camera a little down, because still again it's the same. ये ऊपर वाला थोड़ा सा space आपके head से ऊपर वाला, there's space getting wasted. So if you could tilt down your camera, perfect. All right, we can begin. Yes, Ishnur, your turn.
Sir, next my turn.
सुनो दोस्तों, मैं हूँ इश्नूर. मैं बेच रही हूँ साफ करो सैनिटाइजर. कोरोना की है महामारी, अगर भगानी है ये बीमारी तो यूज करो साफ करो सैनिटाइजर. डॉक्टर भी यूज करे, नर्स भी यूज करे, मैं भी यूज करूं, आप भी यूज करो. अगर लोगे आज तो मिलेगा मास्क मुफ्त मुफ्त मुफ्त. ये है सैनिटाइजर, ये है सैनिटाइजर. करता है आपके हाथ साफ. रखे इसे अपने हरदम साथ. धन्यवाद. आज ही इसको लीजिए.
Sir, is it okay if I change my props?
Sir, Lakshika, can start now.
Sir, you are muted.
Sir, unmute yourself.
I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm back again. And Ishnur, what a wonderful performance. I really liked your performance. The good thing about your performance, the very good thing about your performance was you were very, very confident. I didn't expect this level of confidence. You were very, very confident. Very strongest part. So आप क्या होता है कि हमारी कमियां होती है और हमारी अच्छाइयां होती है. अगर हम अपनी कमियां देखने चलते हैं where we lack, तो अच्छी बात है, बट हमें वो चीज कभी नहीं भूलनी चाहिए जो हम अच्छा करते हैं. और आप क्या अच्छा करते हैं? आपका कॉन्फिडेंस सबसे अच्छा है. सो कॉन्फिडेंट. सो कॉन्फिडेंस में आप एकदम नंबर 1. प्रॉप आपने यूज किया, आपकी राइमिंग बहुत अच्छी थी. आपने जो एड क्रिएट किया उसकी राइमिंग बहुत अच्छी थी, म्यूजिकल लाइंस थी, और इट वाज ऑल राइमिंग. एंड there was an offer. You were giving an offer. उस सैनिटाइजर के साथ में मास्क फ्री, विच इज वेरी गुड। आपके बहुत सारे सैनिटाइजर्स सेल होने वाले हैं। आई एम प्रीटी श्योर बहुत जल्दी जल्दी बिक जाएंगे, सारा स्टॉक खत्म हो जाएगा आपका, बिकॉज आपका ऑफर ही इतना अच्छा है। एंड यू डिडंट मेंशन द प्राइस, हाउ मच डिड इट कॉस्ट? आपने उसका प्राइस नहीं बताया, बट कोई बात नहीं, उसको और आगे इम्प्रूव कर सकते हैं। और ओवरऑल मुझे मजा आया, मुझे बहुत मजा आया। पहली बार मैंने देखा आपको करते हुए, एंड पहली बार में मुझे पता लगा कि कितने टैलेंटेड बच्चे हैं आप सब लोग। तो चलिए मूव ऑन करते हैं टू द नेक्स्ट पर्सन।
Excuse me, sir. So sorry for interrupting, but just wanted to tell that I have tuition. So can I now give the advertisement?
Okay, so Adya, should we give her a chance before you?
Yes, ma'am. Sorry, sir.
All right, Kasi, we all are agreed, we all are together, and we are there to help you. So begin.
Thank you, sir. So today I'm gonna present the perfumes. They are in two forms. One's in the pink color, and it is the both are in the ये दोनों बहुत अलग कंपनी के हैं. So ये चलेगा बहुत ही. This is the women's and this is for the gents. इनके साथ मिलेगा आपको एक गॉगल फ्री. They both are of only 150 rupees. Yes. Okay, sir. It's always worth it. Is it okay? Sir, you are unmuted.
You are again.
Why should we use your product? So a little information. उससे होता क्या है, हम क्यों यूज करें भाई, क्यों? Why should we use perfume? I mean, what's so special?
Sir,
सर हार्दिक की ना भी बस क्लास स्टार्ट ही होने वाली है सर, तो कैन आई टेल?
Tashvi, why should we use perfume? Your perfumes? Tashvi,
sir,
unmute. Tashvi, please unmute.
We use perfumes to get nice fragrance.
अगर आपके अंदर से बदबू आती है, अगर आप पसीने की बदबू से परेशान है, तो चिंता ना करें। आप अगर कोई भी मेहनत वाला काम करते हैं तो प्लीज डोंट थिंक, बिकॉज वी हैव दिस परफ्यूम। सो परफ्यूम्स तो यूज इसलिए होते हैं। सो गुड वन, गुड वन। ये परफ्यूम्स लगा के आप किसी को भी अट्रैक्ट कर सकते हैं। आप फूलों की तरह महक सकते हैं।
Excuse me, sir.
Like flowers.
Yes,
yes,
sir.
please.
Sir, हार्दिक की ना क्लास है, so can I please tell the advertisement?
Yes, Hardik, you're allowed. And then we will move on to Adya. Adya, I'm sorry.
Hello all. This is jute bag
It's okay, sir.
with which you can carry more than 5 things. It is used with good quality jute. आया जूट बैग लाया है, लेके जाओ वो सामान इसमें और कपड़े जूते राशन और या हो सामान लीजिए दो 52% डिस्काउंट फ्री एक साथ एक फ्री।
Very nice, Hardik. बहुत ही अच्छा। क्या आपने म्यूजिकल लाइंस बनाई? And you talked about the quality of your product. You talked about the 52% sasta discount. So like it's not 50% discount, it's 52% discount. So how precise you were, वो भी बहुत अच्छा लगा। आपका म्यूजिकल स्टाइल बहुत अच्छा लगा, और आपकी स्माइल तो है ही। तो कोई भी कस्टमर आपकी स्माइल की वजह से आपका प्रोडक्ट जरूर से खरीद लेगा। आई एम प्रीटी श्योर। तो
Sir, can I leave my classes just to start? Bye, sir.
sir, now I can start.
yes, Adya Mishra. Adya Mishra, your turn.
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
heard.
लीजिए आपके लिए फेवरेट नव्या बॉडी इंटू 5% डिस्काउंट और ऑफ। आज ही इसका यूज करिए क्योंकि कल होगा इसका ऑफ %50।
व्हाट इज इट यूज फॉर? किस काम आता है? अगर आपके हाथों पे ड्राइनेस है, अगर आपके चेहरे सफेद पड़ जाते हैं, तो ब्रिंग इन दैट, नो, व्हाई डू वी हैव टू यूज दिस बॉडी लोशन? सो कुछ तो बोलना पड़ेगा। और
ओके,
डू इट नाउ ऑन द स्पॉट। यस,
लीजिए आपका फेवरेट नव्या लोशन बॉडी और आज ही इसका यूज कीजिए। अगर आपको कभी गर्मी लगे या आपके बॉडी में कभी वो स्वेलिंग आए तो लगाइए आपका फेवरेट नव्या लोशन बॉडी 15% ऑफ।
एनी म्यूजिकल जिंगल, टैगलाइन?
नो सर।
You can create. It's very simple. Nivea body lotion. Nivea body lotion. जी हाँ, जरूर इस्तेमाल करें Nivea body lotion. Very simple. You can create simple things. कोई जरूरी नहीं है कि हम पूरा गाना लिखें. Just one line and we can repeat. We can sing that line. Thank you so much, Adya, for the lovely performance. Now, I want others to raise their hands. Then only I can invite them for the performance. I can see Lakshika Yadav ready for the performance. Lakshika?
ओके सर, आई कैन। जब हम अपने कपड़े पहनते हैं उन पे अगर कभी बाहर से कुछ गंदे दाग लग जाते हैं खाने के समय, हमें क्या यूज करना चाहिए? ये था हमारा सवाल। हमें यूज करना चाहिए हमारा सेफ वॉश। और इस पे आपको मिलता है 20% ऑफ। सेफ वॉश आप इसको आज लें और कल आप इसको इस्तेमाल करें। थैंक यू।
Good one, Lakshika. Safe wash. So, ये rhyming अच्छी थी. This we can consider it as your jingle, as a musical line. But one fact you missed about this safe wash, that it is basically used for woolens. अगर आपके पास कोई ऐसे कपड़े हैं जिन्हें आप ड्राई क्लीन करा के थक गए हैं, क्योंकि ड्राई क्लीन बहुत महंगा होता है, तो ये है सेफ वॉश। जी हाँ, अब आपको अपने कपड़ों को ड्राई क्लीन पे ले जाने की कोई जरूरत नहीं। सिर्फ 2 ढक्कन सेफ वॉश और आपके ड्राई क्लीन वाले कपड़े आप घर पे ही धो सकते हैं, बिना किसी नुकसान पहुंचाए। आपके नए कपड़े हमेशा तरोताजा बनाए। सेफ वॉश। So something like that you could build. Okay, Lakshika? I hope I'm clear.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, but good. I really liked your product. आपका प्रोडक्ट बहुत अच्छा था। आपने जो चूज किया, आपका एफर्ट मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा. It was a very intense effort, and there was a body movement also, which is very much required whenever we perform on stage or in front of camera. So body movement is always required. So that was very good there on your part. So thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Sir, I want to ask that all activities are over, so I can leave.
No, you cannot leave because when the session will end, we will share the registration feedback form. You need to fill. Then only you will get certificates. Now Ishana is there. Ishana has raised her hand.
Hello everyone, I am Ishana Seth and I am selling this half kg milk for ₹25. Milk है wonderful. Milk है wonderful. पियोगे तो energy full. पियोगे तो energy full. नहीं पियोगे तो बत्ती गुल. नहीं पियोगे तो बत्ती गुल. आप सब रोज दूध पिएं और फिट रहें.
Okay, you missed few things. जिंगल आपका बहुत अच्छा था, म्यूजिकल लाइन बहुत अच्छी थी, आपने बॉडी मूवमेंट भी किया, so that was very strong. ये बहुत अच्छा मैसेज देता ऑडियंस को that you are very active. You are not only active with your voice, but you are active with your whole body. So this gives a very clear message, very good one. And the name of your product you missed there.
Milk.
कौन सा दूध?
Mother Dairy.
So अब इसको mother dairy क्योंकि because it is your product. Mother dairy is already an established brand in the market, but it's your product. So what creative name you would like to give it? So दूध.
Ishana.
शुद्ध दूध. Okay. Ishana milk. कुछ फनी कर सकते हैं, कुछ इंटरेस्टिंग कर सकते हैं. इशाना जैसे दूध से कुछ राइमिंग वर्ड्स हो सकते हैं. दूध से हो सकता है दूध, शुद्ध दूध. So शुद्ध मगर शुद्ध इतना अच्छा टाइटल नहीं लग रहा. I don't find it very good. Brahma milk. आप एक बार इसको पिएंगे तो आपके अंदर जैसे करंट सा दौड़ जाएगा. So एडवर्टीजमेंट में आपको पता है ना, एवरीथिंग इज वेरी वेरी एग्जैजरेटेड. बहुत ज्यादा एग्जैजरेटेड. मतलब कुछ आपने एड देखे होंगे जिसमें एक शायद देयर इज अ जिंग कोई है, एनर्जी ड्रिंक रेड कलर का है. सो उसके एड में क्या दिखाते हैं कि वो एक पीता है और बैटरी को ऐसे टच करता है, बैटरी चार्ज हो जाती है. नाउ व्हाट इज इट? होता कुछ नहीं, बट इट्स जस्ट एन एड. इट्स द creativity of the artist, of the director. So similarly we can also exaggerate things in our advertisements. So दूध, एक आप दूध पी के, ये दूध पी के मैं दारा सिंह से लड़ गया, ये दूध पी के हमारे सिपाही पाकिस्तान से लड़ गए, या चाइना में या जो गलवान में क्या किया, इस दूध के कारण ही ये है मेरा दूध, फौजी बन गई. भारत पूरे देश का मिल्क तो पूरा इंडिया पीता है. क्या नाम दिया था? So something like that. इसको और भी हम क्रिएटिव, प्रेजेंटेबल, एग्जैजरेट करके प्रेजेंट कर सकते हैं. और या इसको सिंपल बोल सकते हैं कि शुद्ध गाय का दूध, तो काउ मिल्क, और माय काउज मिल्क. तो कुछ इस तरीके से भी और कर सकते हैं. सो गुड वन ईशाना, वेरी नाइस वन. कॉन्फिडेंस आपका मुझे अच्छा लगा. स्क्रिप्ट में, स्टोरी लाइन में थोड़ा और बिल्ड कर सकते हैं. और वो माय होल, मैं सिर्फ इतना कहना चाहता हूँ और सभी से कहना चाहता हूँ, the activity which we are doing right now, not possible even with the elders. आप जितना अच्छा कर रहे हैं, बड़े लोग भी इतना spontaneous, within 5 minutes आपको बनाना है, आपको करना है, आपको ये सोचना है, नहीं कर सकता कोई. You are able to do it. So this is the best part. Improvisation is very very strong and you are doing it. So improvements होते हैं, but basic structure ऐसे ही तैयार होता है. So very good one Ishana, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, after that I have add, I forgot one line that was written on it, that buy one get one free.
Oh, buy one get one free. तो क्या शर्ट के साथ रुमाल भी धोइए, फ्री. और बाय वन गेट वन, तो एक के बदले दूसरा. ठीक है, आप उसको कैसे उसको प्रेजेंट कर सकते हैं कुछ क्रिएटिव वे में. बिल्कुल, बहुत अच्छा है. आपने ऑफर भी मेंशन किया लक्षिका, थैंक यू सो मच. नाउ is there anybody who's left who did not perform? Anyone who did not perform? Is there anyone who did not perform? I believe we all have done it. We all have performed once.
Yes, sir.
Sir, we all have performed.
All of you
and
had performed?
Astha and Ashmita are not responding, so yeah.
Okay, really wonderful session, sir. I'm sure our kiddos had enjoyed. Thank you, Pawan sir. Thank you very much. Our students had really enjoyed the session. It was wonderful learning experience for them. This is just a glimpse of the theater. Theater classes are lots more than this. It is used in your English. It is used in your Hindi. It is used in your all subject enrichment activities there in the school. Voice modulation, expressions. It actually helps you. And I am sure you will improvise yourself. Whatever tips sir had given, you can utilize it in your class presentations as well, right? Enjoy it? Okay, students.
Yes, ma'am, we enjoyed.
You enjoyed it? Wonderful, Lakshika. Even I enjoyed it, sir. So I had
Thank you.
shared a
Thank you so
link.
much, ma'am.
Thank you very much, sir.
Excuse me, sir. The session was too interesting. I love to do the session.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
So, children, if you really like this session or if you didn't like this session, I'm okay with both the cases. So, what I want is I want you to type uh, one sentence or one word, just one word, how you felt. Just one word, how you felt. Good, bad, nahi likhna hai. No good, no bad. How exactly you felt. Motivated. Or jo bhi, I don't want to give you the words. You choose how you felt and just type it in the chat box about your feeling towards this class. And right now it's time for me to go. So I'll see you back again one more time when ma'am will give us an opportunity. Thank you so
Definitely,
much,
sir.
ma'am.
Thank you very much, sir. Ishana said it's brilliant. Adya Mishra said good. Ishnur said fabulous. So overall, it's wonderful, wonderful. The activities are so too interesting. Lakshika, wonderful, Lakshika. I also enjoyed it. Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, Pawan, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.
Thank you, everybody. I had shared the form link there in the chat box. Click on the form, give your attendance, feedback, and then you can leave the session, right? Okay,
Okay, ma'am,
bye.
am I allowed to leave? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.